Welcome to Wayne's World Garage. It's Friday. We didn't saw any wood on Wednesday. We cleaned up the sawmill. But we've got a special show today. We've got a cherry log. Alan, Phil, and I whacked down this big cherry tree last year. And now we're going to saw this cherry log into some live edge slabs. And then we're going to do a cypress log and make some picnic table boards. So stand by, sit down, enjoy the show, and thanks for watching. We normally saw logs on Wednesday. Why are we doing it on Friday? We got some visitors, and the visitors, they want to showcase the sawmill and some of the activities that takes place here. So what we did, we're getting a little bit smarter. Instead of one of these big logs, we had this cherry log. And as you know, check out Frickin' Jeep's channel. Look at the saw. We've got this 48-inch saw blade. So the biggest diameter log we can handle is like 20.5 inches. Then you got to pencil it down. So we picked a couple of smaller logs and we put them on there, and we're going to cut these guys up and make nice boards out of them. I didn't have to deal with the big logs where we had to rotate it 1,000 times to get anything going. So we've got a small cypress and a small cherry, and they saw it pretty nicely. Fortunately, the cherry is not as good as I would have liked inside. So what are we doing here? Somebody said, boy, we'd like some nice live edge slabs, hoping to find some white oak, but we didn't have any white oak logs. So what we ended up doing here is trying to cut 2.5 inch live edge slabs close to the center. So if he saws these a little bit thinner, he can mirror them back to back and put them together. I guess that's the way woodworkers do stuff. I don't really know, but it kind of makes sense. So I want to get a couple of live edge slabs close to the center of the log. Okay, we'd prefer not to have the log fall off the knees. And as you can see, the rounded part of the log is on the edge of the knees as we pull this further forward. So it's a small log, so a couple of guys can just rotate this thing pretty easily with our cant hooks. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll put the bigger side towards the back of the knees, which we adjusted this week to make sure our boards cut perfectly straight. The adjusting nuts came loose on one of the knees, which is interesting because it made things get cattywampus, and some of our boards weren't quite as good as we wanted. But now they're doing well. And now we can slice this all the way through and finish off making these live edge slabs. we have a 5-inch cant here, and what I'm trying to do is split this guy right down the center. Got a couple different ways to do that, and we'll adjust it. But again, if you look at this carefully, you can see, where's the curved part of the log, where's the angled part of the log, and we want to kind of reverse this thing so it doesn't fall off the knees, because we're going to be cutting it kind of close to the edge. Not that hard to move this guy. Unfortunately, and it's kind of hard to see, you see me running my hands across it, it's not the best looking live edge slab. But with some epoxy and some filler, it's going to look gorgeous, I think. Well, that's about all it takes to make live edge slabs out of a cherry log. As you can see, the circular saw does this pretty quickly. Try doing this with your little bandsaw. It'll take you forever to do this thing, but this goes pretty fast. A little bit more wasteful. We got a 5/16 inch kerf on this saw blade, but it does work out pretty well, and we've got some nice slabs here. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Next video is going to be of cutting this cypress log, and this cypress turns out to be really, really nice. We're pretty excited about that.